guys, it's Linda. Welcome back to my channel. This is going to be another BOXYCHARM unboxing. Now, I always seem to get these so much later than everyone else, so I know that there's already BOXYCHARM videos out there. But this is my BOXYCHARM. If you're new to my channel, first of all, welcome. Second of all, the way that I like to do my BOXYCHARM videos is that I will review last month's box. I will tell you what I thought of the products after using them for a while, and if I'm still even using them, if I gave them away, because some of them immediately go to my giveaway to friends or sell or whatever pile. And then I go kind of blindly into this month's box. Now, the reason it's open is because I do have my husband go through this and tell me the kinds of products that are going to be in there. So he will say, there is a mascara, there is bronzer, things like that, so that I know what I can come on camera full face with, you know, so that I can get this video moving right along. Does anybody remember the Muppet song? Was it Muppets Take Manhattan? Where it's like, moving right along, we found our life on the high. Comment down below if you like the Muppets, I don't know. Anyway, before we get into this video, please give it a big thumbs up if you like unboxings and subscription boxes, everything like that. Subscribe if you haven't already, and go ahead and smash that notification bell so you can be notified every time I post a new video. So let's get right into last month's June box. So the theme of last month's box was Caribbean Queen, and yes, I'm singing the Billy Ocean song nonstop. I think that I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that this was my favorite month of BOXYCHARM ever. So let's go through the items. I'm gonna go from worst to best. The first item, and full disclaimer, this is not a worst product, but this is the Baddington lashes. They are really cute, but these are not cruelty-free, so I did not use these, and I am going to be passing these along to a friend or getting rid of them in some way. But I did not use these. These do look very lovely, but they are not cruelty-free, so I like to keep everything on my channel cruelty-free. Bye-bye to these. Another disliked product was the Jante Blue eyeliner. I do not like the Jante Blue liner formula. I don't. They're very hard, they're very tough, they're just, it's not for me. Now, a lot of people might like a harder eyeliner like that, but as I get older, the skin around my eyes is not as tight as it used to be, so I prefer something much more creamy or liquid, so that went right away. Gone. I probably shouldn't have said worst to best because I love the rest of the products so much. So let's go with the Luxie 3-piece face brush set. I have been using these nonstop. Now, I will admit that I haven't been using the Duo Fiber brush nearly as much as I've been using these two. I love these both for contour and for highlighter. They are so soft, and the quality is so good. And of course, Luxie is a cruelty-free brand, which you guys know I love. So these retail for $42. Would I pay $42 for just the brushes? I don't know, but I am so happy that these came in my BOXYCHARM. I will continue to use these. I really like these. Let me know in the comments down below if you guys have found a good use for the Duo Fiber brush, because that's the only one that's like confusing me a little bit, I don't know. Then is the Ofra Liquid Lipstick in Verona. Oh God, again, I love this. This is one of my like kind of perfect, I'm hesitant to call it a nude shade because it's obviously not necessarily nude, but I love these sort of like brown-based pink, dusty kind of colors. This is right up my alley. And what cracked me up is that like I was watching a friend's unboxing of BOXYCHARM, and when she put this on, she was like, does this make my teeth look like corn? And I don't know why, but that made me lose my shit because this definitely does not make my teeth look yellow, but it might to some other people. So just be warned, I guess, about that, but I love Verona. Next was the palette from Alamar Cosmetics. I am going to butcher this. Reina del Caribe? I don't know, that's as close as I'm getting. I have been using this palette so often, so much more than I thought I would, because don't get me wrong, the colors are stunning, but I was like, this is beautiful for a night out, blah, blah. No, a lot of these two mainly, Coco Taxi and Tropico, have become some of my everyday colors. Now, because of, you know, my hair, because of my skin tone, I really like using warm tones, the, you know, oranges, the reds, the yellows, things like that. These are so pigmented and so stunning. There's just no words for them. Now, any of the metallic shades are best used wet or with your finger, I have found, but they perform beautifully. They last all day. This palette alone, like, would I pay $21 for this? Yes. The palette retails for $28. Would I pay $28 for this? Yes. I can't wait to see what else this brand comes up with. They have got a fan for life. And my #1 product, the Sol de Janeiro Boom Boom Bum Bum Cream. I've seen some people call this bum bum. I've seen some people call this boom boom. Whatever it is, I'm into it. In my last video, I stated that I wasn't sure if this brand was cruelty-free or not. I was having some trouble finding out information. Since then, I have learned that they are cruelty-free. So I don't know if you can see how much of this I've used already. I am going to be buying the largest size they have of this, which kind of sucks because this stuff is not cheap. It is actually quite expensive. I want to say that the big one is 45, 65, I can't even remember. I'll put it on the screen here, but it's expensive and it's worth it. So the big question, would I have paid $21 for this? Yes. Would I have paid double that? Would I have paid $42 for all of this? Hell yes. I am so happy with this month's BOXYCHARM, or last month's BOXYCHARM rather, that it refreshes me. Whenever I have a month of BOXYCHARM that I'm really into, it refreshes me and makes me remember why I love BOXYCHARM. So I'm so happy with that. I can't see any possible way that I'm going to get 4 products out of this one that I'm in love with, but you never know. So let's get right into the July BOXYCHARM. I'm gonna slap a bunch of this on my face and we will go from there. So as I mentioned, I do get my BOXYCHARM a little later than most people, I feel like. So I did unfortunately see one spoiler online, which pisses me off because I work so hard to avoid spoilers so I can go into this completely blind, but we'll get to that when I come to the product. Okay, as always, I go for the card first and I just look at the theme, and the theme to this month's box is road trippin'. So when I think that, I think of products that you can use on the go. Like if you're, on the road and you've got like one bag that you can keep in your car. So these should be, maybe there's a few multi-purpose items in here. I'm not sure, but either way, I'm digging it. So I'm not gonna look here, which is where they tell you about all the products. Put that over there. Okay, the first product is the one that I saw the spoiler about. This is the Dr. Brandt Needles No More, No More Baggage Eye Depuffing Gel. That sounds really lovely. This is gonna be something that I'm going to be not keeping in my stash because Dr. Brandt is not a cruelty-free brand. But before I did go cruelty-free, I did use some Dr. Brandt stuff and their products are really decent. A lot of them are pretty intense, but still really good. So this is probably gonna be great for someone. I also saw somebody on one of the makeup communities I'm on saying that they use this as an eye primer and they really liked it. I can't imagine using a gel as an eye primer, but you know what, to each their own, and not using it. The next product is by Wander Beauty. It is Unlashed Volume and Curl Mascara. I don't know why that mascaras in this type of tube packaging always weird me out for some reason. I'm not sure, but hell, let's look at the wand. What? This is officially the strangest shaped wand I've ever seen. It's like in an S shape almost. It goes down and then back up again. So focus. Thank you. I have no idea what a brush like that is going to do for my lashes, but I mean, I'm curious to find out, so we shall see. This retails for 24 bucks, which seems kind of like a lot for, a brand I've never heard of, but maybe this will be my holy grail. Then we're moving on to, what is this? It's a brand called Cella, and oh crap. It's an eyebrow cream. I have my brows on. Oopsie! I'm not quite sure what an eyebrow cream is even, so, like, oh, so that's interesting. It's got a little brush on one end and the product is in here and you dip and apply it. So looking at it, this color looks pretty damn good. You know what, I'm gonna be fair. I'm gonna wipe off my eyebrows and we're gonna try this together. This retails for $26. There is not a lot of product in here, maybe only from about there to there. I don't think that's $26 worth, but again, I will take my eyebrows off like right before I put my makeup on and we will see. The next product is by Note Cosmetics and it is a Luminous Silk Compact Blusher with argan oil. Okay, when I take it out, it's a nice looking little compact. Oh my gosh, that was really difficult to get open. That's a fairly nice color. It's got a little mirror. It's a very corally color, which I admit I don't usually go for, but we will see how I like that. It's rattling. This retails for $11.99, which is pretty affordable considering. I mean, yes, you can definitely find some stuff cheaper than that, but you can also find stuff way more expensive. Okay, there should only be one more product in here, and so far it looks like I don't recognize any of the brands other than Dr. Brandt, which is not a big deal, but it's something to note. It looks like it's a palette by Crown Brushes. So these colors are very in right now. These are your purples and pinks and things like that. This is almost a very bridal type palette to me. This is not up my alley. I'm gonna try it for today and maybe I'll wind up loving it, but this kind of thing is not up my alley. This is, just a little too pinky neutral, and I don't, even though I have blue eyes and pink is supposed to complement that, I really don't wear pinks that often. And I just dug my finger in by accident. So my finger barely touched the eyeshadow and this huge chunk came out. There it is. So these are exceedingly soft. I barely touched it, you guys. They are so, so soft. So we'll see. I gotta get this off my finger. This palette retails for $30, $29.99. We'll see what I think of it. I'm a little bummed so far, but we're gonna go on. I'm gonna take off my eyebrows. I'll be right back. Okay, so I just did a little check before I started and I found out that all of these brands are cruelty-free. So that's really nice actually, that 4 out of 5 are cruelty-free. I did hear that they're coming out, there's some chick that was in Harry Potter. I'm not a big Harry Potter person, so forgive me if you're a Potterhead. I heard that she's coming out with a cruelty-free subscription box and I am so into that idea, it is not even funny. So fingers crossed. Now I'm gonna start with my eyebrows using the Cella Tantalizing Taupe Eyebrow Cream. And again, the way that this is, there's a little pot here and it comes with a little brush, which feels decent enough. And I'm guessing you apply it that way. So let's try this out. I'm gonna zoom you in on my face. Hi there. Okay, I hope you can see this, but the color pretty much matches my natural eyebrows almost identically. That's cool, that's fine. I like mine to be more of a red tinge, but as far as the product goes, it is very natural when it is applied. So it's kind of hard to get that carved look if you prefer that, which I kind of do, and I know a lot of people don't, and they prefer a very natural look. This is fantastic. I think my mom would really like this because she's always looking for something for her eyebrows, but pomades are way too much. This gives a nice natural look. So I don't hate this at all. I actually kind of dig it. The only thing is, again, this color is not my preference. So I do think that I'm not going to be using this one, but I might consider buying this if they have it in other shades. Okay, I just looked it up and they do have an auburn shade. So I don't know, I might give this a shot. Okay, next I'm gonna do the eyes. I'm thinking I might go in with a halo eye. So darker on the inner and outer corner and then kind of a bright center. Let's start with a crease color, shall we? I'm gonna go in with this sort of neutral warm brown. For this, I'm gonna use my Royal & Langnickel Balm 14 brush. Let's try starting out with this pink shade on the inner and outer corner. I don't know how I'm gonna like this, but let's try it. So once you have it on the inner and outer corner, I gently kind of connect the two so that only the center of the lid is blank. So this is interesting. I just went back in with a clean blending brush to blend out those lines so there's no harsh lines. It took away a lot of the color. I barely even touched this outer corner and it's kind of patchy. Let's reapply some. Next, I'm gonna go in with this sort of rose gold color on a wet brush and pat that down the center of my lid. I'm thinking we might need to go darker on the outer corners or maybe even the inner corner too, but we'll see. Let's do the inside first. Meh. I'm gonna try patting this on with a finger instead of using the wet brush, see if that makes a difference. Oh yeah, there's the metallic I'm looking for. So looking at this, I do feel like I want to go darker, so I'm going to go in with this dark purple instead and put that, let's try just on the outer corner. So much kickback from this palette. Do you guys see all of this fallout? This is shit. I'm going to go in with this highlight shade finally. Okay, I'm going in with a black liner real quick and I want to tight line and line my upper waterline and I'll be right back. I'm gonna go back in with that dark purple and line just the outer edge of my lower lash line. We're gonna zoom you back out because this is a little close for comfort for me. All right, let's go in with this Wander Beauty Unlashed. Did I say unleashed before? Because it's unlashed mascara and it's supposed to be volumizing and curling. So let's give it a shot with this weird ass S brush. So this is actually nice. This eye has the mascara, this eye does not. And it does give my lashes a curl, and it makes them very long, and I don't know, what if I look down? Can you see it better too? I like it, actually. Okay, then we have the Note Blush in Desert Rose. Okay, I just noticed that it's called Desert Rose, and first of all, this compact is so hard to get open. That's why it was rattling. So under there's one of these little brushes. I never ever use these. These feel like they belong in a dollar store bin. They're just not my bag. Maybe they're yours, but anyway, when I think of a Desert Rose, I think of dusty. I think of, I don't know, something that looks like Kat Von D's Lolita. This is bright ass, under the sea, Ariel and Flounder, Sebastian 2, Coral. Picking it up on my brush, whoa, I barely tapped in there, so I'm gonna tap a lot, like a lot of this off, like a lot. Wow, she's pigmented. Oh, crap, okay, let's get a blending brush, we can fix this. What's funny is that I feel like you can barely even see it on camera, but trust, it is bright. I'm gonna gently tap in there and just, there you go. So when you gently tap and do this like 5 times, it's actually a very pretty color. It can get out of hand real quick. There was no highlighter or lipstick that came with this package, so I'm gonna go ahead, apply those, and I will be right back with my final thoughts. Okay, so the retail value of this month's box is $133.98. I don't even feel that for me, this is worth $21. So for a lot of people, this $42 eye depuffing gel is gonna be what I feel like makes or breaks the box for you. If you are a fan of Dr. Brandt, then this might be it. That might be like the only thing that you need to make this worth $21. That being said, I am not using this. So I have to base it off of the Crown palette, the Wander Beauty mascara, the Shell Beauty eyebrow stuff, and the Note blush. None of these blew me away. The Note blush did turn out pretty. It is nice and rosy. I do think that I'll use it again at some point. This is not gonna be, you know, a giveaway item. I think I will wind up using this. This mascara, I think I might use it again, but I don't know. It's not bad at all. It's really decent. And if I find that it doesn't flake on me throughout the day, this could be something good. Is this gonna replace my Kush mascara or my Ciate Wonder Wand? No. But could this be a nice backup or something to keep in my purse because it's nice and really light? Maybe. This Shell Beauty eyebrow cream, it's not, you know, blowing me away. It's okay. Definitely okay, just not my bag. I prefer a structured brow, not so much of a neutral, and I do not like the color of my natural brows, which is why I use an auburn shade to fill them in. So since this matches my natural eyebrows so closely, I mean, the color is definitely not for me. I don't love the formula either, but again, it's okay. And the Crown Brushes palette, it was, I mean, I guess my eye look turned out decent, I guess, but there was so much kickback on these. Like, I tapped into these colors once, twice, and if you can see here, it looks like I dug my finger in for like an hour or whatever. I just gently touched these, and there was so much fallout. It came out on my face. That sounds real dirty. Just nothing in this palette made me super happy. I'm gonna hang on to it. I'll keep trying to use it for the next month, but I have a feeling that this is just gonna be a no-go for me. So was this worth $21? Not to me, not this month, but that's what's really cool about BOXYCHARM and any subscription box. What might be rad to me might be sucky for you, or what might be sucky for you might be my glory and my holy grail. So you find new products this way. You can test things without spending an arm and a leg. So $21 a month is kind of reasonable if you really enjoy trying out new products. So this month was definitely a big like wah for me, but maybe next month will be awesome again. As always, comment down below, tell me what you got in your box that might be different from what I got here, or if you are really digging some of these items that I got that I was just kind of not feeling, you know, maybe I'm using it in a wrong way. I always love when you guys comment and tell me some tips and tricks. So it might breathe new life into a product for me. That's it, you guys. I hope you are having a wonderful day. You guys can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Those are all GlitterFallout. I love you so much with my whole heart, and you are super freaking rock stars as always, and I will see you in the next video. Bye. Don't kiss your hand with lip gloss on it, because now I'm like slimy.